What do y'all feel like?
A man emotions is not tied to his sexual penis.
What about a woman though? If she cheated,
a woman cannot sleep with a man and not develop some type of emotional attachment.
I ain't gonna lie, I don't.
You fucking more than once. Only a hoe can do that.
Only white. I'm finna say only a hoe, only a slut.
I say I got it, baby, cause it's really like that. Look, she like luxury shit, but like fussing and shit. I like fucking and shit. She like sucking and shit. She wants.
What's good, my brothers from another mother? I fucks with you long as you ain't a bust up. And I got to show some love to my women out there. How y'all doing today? Hey, welcome back to the podcast. As the world turn, we're here. We catch gold diggers. We don't save them. We just let them burn. Nah, man, we back with another video, and it's gonna be another smash one. We got Charleston White once again, and in this clip, he was on the podcast Fresh and Fit, and he was surrounded by a bunch of women, and you know, they was discussing relationship values, lust, sex. You know, the difference between the male and the female when it comes to sex. And things like that, man. You know, Charleston White was dropping some gems as usual, you know. And like I say, man, to all my brothers and my women, y'all can pick up some pointers, you know, in this reaction that we finna get into, man. But appreciate y'all. Hope all is well. Hope y'all have a blessed and safe day out there today. Let's get it.
You was the only one to answer that question. Have y'all ever been with a good guy and y'all lost him?
Yes.
Yeah.
First time I ever heard a woman say that. That's the first time I ever heard a woman say that. Because most women.
Wait.
We are not perfect.
That's a good question. How many of you have had a good guy that you let go? Raise of hands. Raise of hands.
The one that got away.
Raise of hands. Raise of hands.
The one that got away.
50-50, bro.
It's 50-50.
I don't even know.
I feel like I might have fucked up a
Hold
little
on,
bit.
ladies. Raise of hands so Charles can see. How many of you have lost a good guy? Raise of hands if you lost a good guy. You had a hand up too. Put your hand up.
I lost a guy.
Lost a good guy. That would have been a good boyfriend or a good husband.
So what if that was your lifelong partner that you lost?
I don't know if it was lifelong if he died.
Well, they have widows.
No, but I'm that person that specifically, like, you said that, like, have you ever found somebody as good as you're, like, a good person in your life, and then they, like...
Yeah, most of the women, I've been the fuck up in our relationships. Yeah, I've been the one fuck up first.
Wait, no, this isn't emotional, guys, bro. I'm over that man. Like, that's why I'm, like, 50-50, because he was not a good person to me, but...
Then why you... Well,
so you shouldn't be raising him.
I'm like...
He wasn't good. Even though he died, you can't be bringing his
Because I couldn't talk to him when shit was over, you know what I'm saying? Like, when things were rough and it was toxic and everybody, like, knew our relationship and would make fun of it because they knew how bad it was, but they didn't know the good stuff about, like, personal things. And then when he died, and I couldn't even, like...
Wait, he died?
Say anything because he like died like out of nowhere, like it was a car crash, whatever. I'm not gonna explain all of that, but like I wanted to like say something like because we cared about each other like friends wise, like it wasn't just like relationship because I never had a boyfriend before, like ever. This was honestly it wasn't even my boyfriend, like we didn't have labels, but like it was like somebody who meant something to my life, like some impact on my life, like a person who showed you what love was and like what a relationship was without all of that.
You're rambling, man.
Anyways, he died, so that's it.
Okay, all right. Let him rest in peace, please. Let him rest in peace.
Yeah, I just want to know, have y'all ever had a good guy that y'all ever lost?
Yes. I ain't gonna lie.
Right, basically, bro, because he asked one question and she just went into all kind of stuff. Like, what was the purpose? Like, you know, like a lot of irrelevant stuff. God damn.
Kind of 50-50. I feel like I don't know if I was in the wrong or he was in the wrong.
Yeah, nigga.
To be honest, I feel like
I agree with you. I feel like it was 50-50, but mostly it was me like being concerned about where's he doing, where's he at.
See, one thing about women, man, majority of them, they not gonna own up to nothing, bro. They not gonna, you know, if they do, they gonna always throw somebody else on the bus with them. You know, it ain't gonna never just be 100% them. Like they not gonna take 100% responsibility, bro. Like I don't know what's up with that, but like watch. My point is that watch.
But it was also my first relationship.
So you know that pushes people away.
It was he was doing the same thing to me. That's what made me start like what are you doing? What are you like? Where are you at? Why are you pressing me? Like why are you pressing me? What are you doing?
Yeah,
You know what
I
I'm saying?
think everybody should have space.
Point exactly.
I'm not
Yeah.
gonna have space to cheat. It's like
No, I don't need no. This is
about it.
so when a man grows up and matures and he finds himself in his place as a man, he's not actively walking around trying to fuck everything he sees. For one, he know that puts him at risk. Right, that puts him in danger. If he got goals, if he got plans, if he got a business, that puts everything at risk, right? So the average man ain't trying to just look and fuck everything. For one, he go get set up. But he sees things that turns him on. In his nature, he go see a woman that he want to fuck.
Yep, ass, eyes.
Yeah, because a man is turned on by what he sees. Eventually, because of his lifestyle.
Like, and you know, I know the fellas in here. And, you know what I'm saying, don't feel offended, I'm just keeping it G. But my opinion, I feel like a guy who like, chase women all day, every day, like, you know, they, from sun up to sundown, like, that's on their mind, that's their main thing, like, you know, women, you know, trying to be a player, you know, like, especially when you get a certain age, I feel like them the man who really don't have nothing going on. They not trying to accomplish nothing. They haven't accomplished nothing, you feel me? Because you're not gonna have that much time to be trying to chase out the woman, man. You know, thinking about smashing cheeks all day, every day. You feel me? Like it just ain't possible. You feel me? Like most successful people, bro, they don't think about ass like that.
Where he hangs at or where he works, he's gonna meet somebody like you meet somebody at work that he's gonna take a liking to, like he likes his woman. A man can love multiple women. Women can't love multiple men at one time.
Ooh, okay, yeah.
Why do you think that's?
Well,
I feel like that.
well, you got to go to God. You got to
Like,
talk
love
to
is
God.
a strong word. You mean
Wait,
like
can I ask a genuine question?
Yeah.
So, I had an ex one time. He said basically like, if a woman cheats, he had to have emotion, like feelings for that. She had to have feelings for that man. But if a man cheats, he got no feelings for that woman. What do y'all feel like?
A man emotions is not tied to his sexual penis.
What about a woman though? If she cheated,
A woman cannot sleep with a man and not develop some type of emotional attachment.
I ain't gonna lie, I don't.
You fucking more than once. Only a hoe can do that.
Only
a hoe.
Right, I was finna say, only a hoe, only a slut. You feel me? Like prostitute. You feel me? Like that's her job. That's her job, you feel me? Ain't no strings attached, ain't no feelings, you know, she do this. But, you know, anything else, even if she a bitch, she gonna catch feelings, you know. No disrespect to the women, I'm just keeping it raw over here. But yeah.
Oh God,
a woman cannot give her body away to a man because her body, you're not coming inside my body. You're letting me come into your tomb. Ooh. You're letting me enter your tomb, right? As filthy as you say a dick is, as a man is, you're letting me enter your tomb. Yep. You have to have some type of connection with me. Only a prostitute or a woman that's selling pussy can do that. Or a lady. A woman or a lady cannot lay with a man she don't like. She has to like something.
Yeah.
At the time, I would like. For example, this one man, at the time I'm feeling him, I'm like, yeah, you know, we had sex, woo-woo. But after, it's like, at the end, I'm just doing my thing, you do your thing.
But was you getting something out of it?
What? Like what?
Well, you answer the question. I ain't got to say nothing like, but you were getting something out of it.
Yeah, at the time, it was cool. Like, I felt
That's
him,
what I'm talking about. So
but then after, it's like,
you was being rewarded for sleeping with him without the emotions.
What, like money-wise?
I don't know. You said what you asked me. What was you getting out of it?
Yeah,
you was getting something out of it, right?
It was emotional at first.
There you go.
Yeah, you got that.
I'm just saying. Listen.
But I feel like it could be vice versa at the end of the day. Like,
No, not for
I feel like
it's not.
It's not.
So there's a design that God created men to be a certain kind of way, and nobody can change the makeup of a man. A man's two strongest desire is his desire to eat food and to have sex, not his desire to love you. Not his desire to be faithful to you. His desire is to eat food and have sex. That's why they say a way to a man's heart is through his belly. That's why as soon as you meet a nigga, soon as you meet a nigga, he say, hey, send me a picture.
Yep.
He want to see something. He want to see something to keep him stuck there on you. You want to hear something. That's why you say, baby, you didn't tell me I look pretty today. You like my hair. You want to hear it. So your nature is to give. Your nature is not to give to something that you're not attracted to or don't like as a woman. Only a prostitute or a hoe can do that. A bitch won't even do that. A bitch got to like something about you, some money or something. It got to be some kind of reward or a benefit if the like is not there.
Okay, look. After that man I'm talking about right now, I had got out of a long relationship. So when I'm with that man, it was like at that point, like,
You like it. Just gonna say you like the nigga.
I need some sexual pleasing. Like, he was trying. I need some sexual pleasing. I let him grease after that. It was like,
Grease?
man, we cool.
Grease?
Yeah, I'm sorry, y'all.
Did you let him grease more than one time? Did he grease more than one time?
Like, he kept trying to see me. I ain't gonna lie. You know what the man told me? You know what the man told me? He like, you acting like the man and I'm acting like the female. Like,
Did you hear what I say? A
But I
woman
fuck
can't do
with him,
that unless you a hoe or a
I'm
prostitute.
not, though.
Not that you a hoe,
I was in
but
a
you got a whole
relationship
spirit.
for a long time, bruh. And man, bruh, my man was really, at the time, was really abusive, bruh. Like, I still got the markers all on me, you feel me?
What the
I had went and I fuck with this kid or whatever, but like, we just getting to know each other. Not kid, grown man. He a grown man.
Cool.
I'm fucking with him or whatever. I was with him, we chilling. I'm telling myself.
Yeah, I'm you telling on yourself. Because you got something out of it, or you genuinely liked him in the beginning and just found out you didn't like
I
him
ain't
after
gonna
that.
lie, sometimes you need some.
Why did you
No,
start?
but
Just because I need some dick. Just because I need some dick don't mean I'm fucking every dick. Like, that's crazy.
Listen.
Just
Women,
because
man, women go please
I just want to say something.
Women don't do that.
If people,
I guess he was out of like.
listen,
Yeah, go.
if
My bad.
people could see what goes on in the spiritual realm when we have sex, y'all wouldn't be doing it. Everybody, no, you
I want them
wouldn't.
demons. You lying to me?
I don't want to be
Man, I want them demons. I don't want to be demon free. That's the balance of life.
And
Why you
then-
think God gave us the devil? Why you think God gave us him and he gave us the devil and he let the devil have access to it? That's the balance in life.
So you're choosing. That's your free will.
Listen, I know for a fact that every time I lay with a woman I'm not married with, have sex out of wedlock, I'm leaving some demons in her and I'm picking up some demons from her.
So
it's
why does that?
Why would you want that?
But why?
Don't you have sex
But
out of
listen.
wedlock? Don't you have sex?
Listen, no, when I have
No.
sex, I don't do that.
No, hold on. Look. Do you have sex that you're not married, right?
Well, I mean,
Don't
I
well
can't
nothing.
have
Yes or
dates.
no?
I can't-
Have you ever had sex out of marriage?
Yes or no?
Yeah, of course.
Then you do the same thing. So don't ask me
Yeah,
why I
but
do it.
once you know
have sex.
better-
Genuinely, like, asking us
Are you
why
married?
you're thinking
No,
of
but
it.
I'm not having sex.
When the last time? How long have you been celibate?
It's probably like 2 years.
Do you masturbate?
No.
So you don't? Have you had wet dreams? So you're telling me your body's not releasing the
But why
pressure
is
no
that
kind
the
of way?
devil? Why can't it be something good?
Didn't you just hear what I said? Every time
No,
you have sex
because-
out of wedlock,
yeah,
there's
when-
nothing good.
when
Sex
you
was
have
never
sex-
designed.
Sex is also a powerful thing.
It is,
of
but let me
love.
tell you
It's not.
something.
No,
Hold
it's
on.
not. It's a lot of women that have been molested and having sex just to drown out the pain. It's not powerful.
There you go.
There's a lot of women that
That's
use
the one
sex
right
because they've been
there.
molested, and
Yep.
so it drowns out the pain.
Yeah.
So it don't empowers them.
Yeah, that's
So
it.
sex is
You're
not
trying to
sex,
take back your
sex
control,
was never meant to be
but
powerful.
everyone, right?
Sex was supposed
no,
to be
of
for
course
reproduction.
not.
Okay.
It's supposed to be for reproduction. It
And
wasn't supposed to be
even listen.
Didn't 14-year-olds have to have sex back
No.
in the day?
No.
That was how it was. When
No,
you turned 14, that was the age in which you
I
had
can't think of
sex.
no
Yeah.
one history where I read that.
Yes, that's how it was back in
That was in white culture,
All
not
right,
black
what about
culture.
Mary? Mary was
Oh.
14 years old when she like gave
Mary
birth to
who?
Jesus Christ.
No, she wasn't.
Yes, she was.
No,
she
she
was
wasn't.
14 years old.
No, she
Guys,
wasn't.
sir, how old was Mary when she gave birth to Jesus?
No, but meanwhile, I have
She
a
wasn't
I have
14
a-
years
She
old.
was 14.
She wasn't. I read the story. She wasn't 14.
She was
She
14.
was a grown woman. What is she talking about? Excuse me. She was a grown woman that was a virgin. I ain't never hear nothing about no being 14.
No, she wasn't. No, she was fully grown.
Nope.
She was fully grown.
Search it up, bro.
You can Google it right now and find
The
it.
thing
Google
is,
it.
sex
I'm literally
is
Catholic. I've
energy.
been growing up Catholic.
Sex is definitely energy. A whole orgasm is a ritual. Think about the things you say when you have sex.
I don't even talk during sex.
That's my P.
I don't say nothing
That's
during
my
sex.
D.
That's
You're saying, I love you.
But
You're
you're
putting
talking to
spells on each
that's
other.
not- that's
said I
not-
love you, though.
You're talking to a guy
never
that's
say I love
in lust, saying he love you. As soon as he come, the spell goes away. He don't love you no more. He ready to go. He don't cuddle with you. Sex is for you.
Yeah, but now you left the woman with all, you transferred all
No,
that
you
to
didn't.
her.
No, you didn't.
And a lot of time, you know, like, guys, I know y'all can, you know what I'm saying, you ever you smash something you been wanting to smash. She a little baddie too, you know, you finally smash.
it's like you've been working your way up to this point to smash. You finally smash, boom. You catch you one, and then the whole vibe change. You be like, man, you gotta go. Like, you don't want to be bothered no more. It's like, you feel what I'm saying? You looking at her like a whole nother person now. Like you feel me? But now they in they feelings though. See, that's the difference with a man and a female. You feel what I'm saying? Like, after we catch, it's like we really like not mad, but it's like, man, you know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't was, you know, it ain't what you thought it would be. You feel what I'm saying? But she over there still lusting, still want to go some more, still like, you know, she in her feelings even more. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's weird, bro. It's weird. That's why I say, like, a woman do become emotionally attached, you know, during sex majority of the time. You feel me? Unless Charleston White said, if she a hoe or whatever, she, you know, she do that. But she gon' have some kind of feelings for you. She might not be in love with you, but she gon' emotionally she gon' feel some way about you, man, after sex.
Because most guys was exposed to sex at an early age in life before they should have been. Most guys have some sexual abuse in their background. That's why they freaky and want to fuck all the time. So most guys who are putting dick in you are not giving you positive energy. That's why y'all don't have nothing as good to say about the men who done fucked you before.
And that's why you're left with all these bad energies.
I don't feel no bad energy.
I have a question though.
What bad energy? I ain't never no bad. I feel good after every bitch I fuck.
Wait, so you said like men naturally just want food and sex? Mm-hmm. Like, you mean like according to what? Like
the Bible? Yeah. According to the scripture.
But you said it's the devil. You just said it was the devil.
Sex out of wedlock is the devil.
Yeah.
See, that's why I don't talk to young people. This is why I hate talking to young people, mainly women, because they hear what they want to hear. They don't hear what's been said.
Yeah.
They hear what they want to hear. Sex is bad to have with somebody you're not married to. That's why there's a thing called sex out of wedlock.
Well, I would love to be married. I'd be married today if I could.
I don't give a damn. I got free will.
So you saying that's
yeah,
like
but
biblical?
just know with your free will, you're gonna be accounted for every woman you put a mark on.
I don't believe that.
Yes, because you gotta understand, a woman is the weaker vessel, so you have authority over the woman.
Show me in the
It
scripture.
says that in the Bible.
No, it don't.
Yes, it does. A woman is the weaker vessel. You don't understand how
I understand it says that, but you added your opinion. It says that I'm gonna feel I done mistreated more women than anything, and I don't feel no bad energy. Women, God allowed women to get mistreated because when you get mistreated, you run to God. Some women end up running other men and get done worse. The ones who run to God find healing and get better. So God brings a lot of men in your life so he can mistreat you. You know why? Because God said it's not good for man to be alone. He didn't say nothing about woman.
Yeah,
that's why every man before me, every king, every great man in the Bible had one wife and 300 hoes. They called them concubines in the Bible. Every great man.
They made it
also in the Bible, when a man assaulted a woman, he was supposed to marry her.
We're talking about fucking her. They're not assaulting her.
No.
Fuck her.
God said you have to marry her.
I won't listen to nothing God say.
I rebuke that in the name of Jesus.
So
you ain't gonna take me to hell.
How can I take you to hell? Because God gave me the free will to reject him. God gave me free will to serve the devil, to serve the cow, or to serve him.
Yes, but now you're putting a woman underneath that.
What you mean? You done laid a nigga on top of you wasn't married to.
Yes, but you both gotta be accountable for.
No, you don't.
All right.
So when I look at Donald Trump and I look at all these men, I look at all these men that have multiple babies by different women. Show me in the Bible where all these men been accounted for. God told Abraham he can go fuck his cousin
King
Sarah.
Solomon had 700 wives. Even though he was blessed, a lot of the blessings was taken from him because God told him do not marry these women because they were.
God told him that?
It's
they wrote
in the Bible.
All right, since we on this subject and they talking about biblical stuff, and you know, all right. Let's make sense. This gonna make sense. I'm finna make it make sense. I ain't saying it's right or it's wrong for a man to, I guess, like sleep around not being married, things like that, or having multiple women. Not saying it's right or wrong, but I will say the man is the man. You know, he is the one who basically make the population. You know, he the one that makes life. The woman just the incubator. She just carry the baby and bring the baby in the world. So she is an important factor. But the man, we hold the seed. I'm walking around with babies in my nutsack right now, ready to be released. You feel what I'm saying? Like, so what I'm saying is, man, this if it wasn't for man, wouldn't be no population, wouldn't be no people. You feel me? And that's the difference with a woman and a man. You feel me? Like, it do make you feel like a man should have multiple women or wives or however you want to say it, because you know he's the populator or whatever. You feel what I'm saying? He the one gives life, man. Basically, is what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. You know. So, hey, however y'all want to receive that or take that, you know, you can make it make sense in your own way.
But you're speaking to me as if you know that for sure.
I'm telling you, it's a story in the Bible. It's not my
I don't believe the stories in the Bible.
Okay.
Just like I don't believe Santa Claus and Christmas. I don't believe it was written in the Bible.
Santa Claus.
Well,
Okay.
hold on.
So you don't believe in the Bible then?
Well, why did you quote the Bible if you don't believe in the
You can't quote the
Bible?
Bible if you don't believe in the Bible.
I say a lot of shit I don't believe. All intellectual people say shit they don't believe.
Confusing.
They don't.
So how am I supposed at 18 years to say I'm stupid and I'm not catching up with what you're saying? But you're saying that you're not saying
Let me just say this. I can't quote the Quran to you because you don't know the Quran. I do.
Okay.
Wait, so
I can't quote the Torah to you because you guys only know Christianity.
So what do you believe in?
I don't believe in nothing but what I can see.
Hold on. The Bible is real and it's factual, and time will tell.
Well,
in the last days.
all factual things are in museums somewhere, and you can't find one biblical person in a museum or a graveyard anywhere.
They are literally pulling up discoveries.
There's
of the
artifacts.
Red Sea.
Like things
Jerusalem
from
happened there.
Artifacts. Real archaeologists are finding.
Yeah, y'all, I'm gonna cut this video right here, man. I'll link this original clip though in the description of this video because they going into some other stuff and I ain't, you know, we ain't finna get into all that. You feel what I'm saying? But yeah, man, y'all let me know what y'all thought about this clip as far as the things they was talking about. To me, I do feel like a woman is more acceptable of getting in her feelings more than a man when it comes to sex and stuff like that and lust or whatever. You know, a woman can smell you, you know, can like your smell and get a feeling towards you and don't even know you. You feel me? A man probably could, but it's more likely a woman. You feel me? A woman gon', oh, he smell good, you know, and especially if you matching the appearance of what she like, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, I ain't gonna hold y'all. Appreciate y'all for tuning in, man. Until the next one, y'all be safe, be blessed. I'm out.